My name is Victoria Winters. For a few short days, I have left the nameless terrors of Collinwood behind me. Now I am about to return to them, without accomplishing the purpose of my mission, without discovering the secret of my identity.
Well, I hope you don't consider your trip to Bangor a total dud.
Not really.
Listen, I'll dive into those files the first thing in the morning. I'll find out more about Bea Hanscom if I have to go through miles of records. We'll track down that woman in the portrait somehow.
If you don't find her, or if you do find her and she turns out not to be my mother, I still won't be sorry I came to Bangor.
Well, I'd like to take that personally.
What I meant was that I had to get away from Collinwood for a while.
Why?
If I told you the real reason, you'd think I was out of my mind.
I doubt that.
Oh, yes, you would. In fact, I've been doubting my own sanity.
Hey, that's a pretty strong statement. You better tell me what you're talking about.
I saw a ghost.
You saw a ghost? Are you serious?
I told you you'd think I'd lost my mind.
No, I don't think that for a minute, but I do think you better explain.
How can I explain something that defies description? Something that was unreal, something I know couldn't exist. I saw the ghost of Bill Malloy.
Malloy?
Yes, he ran the cannery for Mrs. Stoddard. He was killed at Lookout Point. He fell from the rocks.
Yeah, I know all about it. My dad told me. But this thing you saw, it looked like Malloy?
It was Mr. Malloy. Why, it even sang his favorite song, What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor? And it spoke to me.
It spoke to you?
Yes. He told me that he'd been killed by someone in Collinsport, and I must leave Collinwood because I'm in danger.
Vicky, where did you see this? Well, whatever it was you saw.
In a closed-off room. In a locked-up room in the closed-off section of the house. It appeared from
Whoa,
nowhere.
now, wait a minute. Let's back up. How did you happen to get into a locked-up room?
It's a long story.
You have my undivided attention.
Well, David locked me up in there. He's Roger Collins' little boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Why did he lock you in?
He wanted to scare me. He lured me in there, and then he ran out and locked the door.
Vicky, how did you let yourself get lured into a room?
Well, I thought that David had stolen my pen, and we went to look for it. It was a very valuable pen. I'd found it on the beach a couple of days before. As a matter of fact, I found it right at the point where Mr. Malloy had died.
Well, look, tell me what happened after you were locked into this room.
Well, I tried to get out. I beat on the door, and I pleaded with David, but it wasn't any use.
And then?
And then it started to rain. There was thunder and lightning, and I was terrified.
I can believe it.
There was a cot in the room. I lay down on it and went to sleep for a while. And then I heard the sound of singing.
You fell asleep?
For a while, the singing woke me up.
Well, Vicky, don't you see? You dreamed the whole thing.
Oh, no, it couldn't have been a dream.
Why not?
Well, it just wasn't. I remember being wide awake.
Vicky, haven't you ever had a dream that seemed real?
Yes.
Well, I've had dreams that seemed so real that even after I woke up, I believed in them. It's not at all uncommon.
Well, I know I wasn't dreaming. This may sound strange to you, but I know that I saw Bill Malloy.
Look, listen, Vicky. Let's think about this thing logically. Now, there you are, trapped in a room in a shut-off section of this gloomy old house, frightened out of your wits. There's a storm that frightens you even more. You've got Malloy's death on your mind, plus all the legends and superstitions that have grown up around Collinwood. Now, wouldn't it be the most logical thing in the world, given those circumstances, that you fall asleep and dream you saw Malloy's ghost?
Well, it would be logical.
Well?
I don't know. It seems so real.
Vicky, you're an intelligent girl. Now, surely your intelligence tells you that it had to be a dream.
Well, it could have been a dream. But that doesn't explain the seaweed.
What seaweed?
Right where Bill Malloy was standing, I found strands of wet seaweed.
Did you go back to look for it?
Yes, and it was gone. Oh, we can sit here and be very logical, because we're miles away from Collinwood. But when you're back there, it's different. You find yourself believing things that you scoffed at before.
You're frightened of that house, aren't you?
I'm terrified of it. There's something sinister about it. I can't explain it, but it's in the air.
Then why go back?
What?
I said, why go back? You can find other jobs.
Oh, no, I have to go back. David pleaded with me.
David couldn't be very fond of you if he goes around locking you in deserted rooms.
He's a strange boy, but I think I can help him.
Look, Vicky, the Collins family can find another tutor. Think about yourself for a change. Think about what might happen to you if you went back to that house, what it might do to you.
I am thinking about myself. I have a very good reason for going back. It's a selfish reason.
What?
I'm embarrassed to tell you.
Why should you?
Because you have a logical mind, and my reason for going back to Collinwood is not logical.
Vicky, what is it?
I feel that I belong there.
Why should you feel that way?
That's just it. I don't know. I told you it wasn't logical. I've been searching for myself so long. I feel I might find the answer at Collinwood.
And you really think there's some connection between you and the Collins family?
I said I wasn't sure.
You want to be a Collins?
It's not a matter of wanting to be. It's just finding out who I am. Is something funny?
I was just thinking how lucky I am
Lucky?
to meet you. Beautiful girl searching for her identity. Mysterious old house, complete with ghosts in the attic. What armchair detective could ask for more?
Are you making fun of me?
Definitely not. That's the last thing in the world I want to do. Vicky.
Hello, Brooke.
Well, I hope you haven't come back for your cheese sandwich. It's only a memory now.
Well, easy come, easy go. Vicky, I'll be leaving for Collinsport in about a half an hour. I have a business meeting, but I shouldn't be longer than that.
I'll be ready.
Didn't know you had a ride back to Collinsport.
Yes, I'm glad Burke is driving me back. I seem to have missed the last bus.
I know. I'm disappointed.
Why?
Well, I was planning to drive you back myself.
Oh, it's a long drive. That would be putting you out.
Well, my loss is devil's gain.
Well, I'd better get my bag and pay the bill.
Vicky, would you mind if I asked you a very nosy and very personal question?
That depends on the question.
Is there anything between you and Devlin?
Between us?
Are you more than friends?
No.
Well, I was just wondering, you did come to Bangor together, and you are leaving together.
That's just coincidence.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I don't know Burke very well. He's a strange man.
Well, 5 years in prison is apt to make any man a little bit strange.
Sometimes he seems so gentle and kind. And other times, he seems capable of cruelty and violence, and he frightens me.
You sound intrigued.
Oh, I'm not intrigued. I just don't understand him very well.
Well, in any case, we've established one point, and that is that Burke Devlin does not qualify as a boyfriend. Is there a boyfriend in the picture?
Well, you do ask blunt questions.
Well, as a lawyer, I found that it's the best way to get straight answers. What is the answer?
The answer is no.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that half the male population of Collinsport would have been beating a path to your door.
Not at all.
There must be something wrong with the male population of Collinsport.
Well, I guess I should go.
You sure you won't take me up on my offer of a ride?
Oh, that would be foolish, seeing as I already have a ride from Burke.
Well, I guess I'll just have to settle for walking you to the lodge.
Thank you again for everything.
My pleasure. Look, I'll get into those files the first thing in the morning, but you may have to be patient. We have miles of records. They go all the way back to 1879, so it may take a little while before I can come up with something.
I'll understand.
Would you mind just one more blunt question?
What is it?
Well, I'd very much like to see you again, and not in my professional capacity. Vicky, I didn't mean to embarrass you. A simple yes or no will do.
Yes.
Well, what I want is action, Blair.
Action.
These things take time, Mr. Devlin. I haven't got time. Now, what's holding up the works?
Well, the Logansport people want to consider all the bids on the cannery before they come to any decision.
Has anyone else made a bid?
Not up to this point.
Do they seriously expect Mrs. Elizabeth Stoddard to come up with some money for a bid?
I don't know what they think. I just know that they're not considering closing out a deal at this point.
Is it a question of money?
In business, it's always a question of money.
Well, then, raise my bid 10%.
Are you serious?
Blair, I am always serious when it comes to money.
But I think you ought to think this over. I don't think the cannery is worth that much.
It is to me. If it means putting Collinsport Enterprises out of business.
I brought these contracts along. They'll need your signature.
Good. Where do I sign?
I'd better glance over them for a minute, make sure they're nice and legal.
You do that. Because that's the way we want it. Nice and legal.
Sir?
Oh, Vicky.
All set?
Yes, my bag is in the lobby.
Good. Have a seat.
Oh, I don't want to intrude. I just
No,
want to tell you.
you're not intrigued. We were just about finished, right, Blair?
Right.
Oh, by the way, I don't think you two have been introduced. Victoria Winters, James Blair.
How do you do?
Blair, you look over the contracts while I go and check out the hotel, get my bags. Sit right down here, Vicky. I won't be a moment.
All right, Dick.
Now, are you from Collingwood, Miss Winters?
No, I'm not from Collinsport, but I work there at a house called Collinwood.
Collingwood?
Why?
I didn't know that Mr. Devlin was friendly with anyone from that house. I only know Mr. Devlin in a business way.
What business are you in, Mr. Blair?
Well, I have interests in several businesses. You might say I'm a jack of all trades. Would you excuse me if I sign some of these contracts?
Oh, of course.
Is anything wrong?
Oh, no, I was just looking at your pen.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Yes,
Mr. Devlin gave it to me.
he did.
You must have a fondness for fountain pens. You've hardly taken your eyes off it.
It's just that it's strange, I found one just like it.
Found one?
Yes, at a place called Lookout Point.
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
There are only 6 of these in existence, and 4 of them are in South America.
South America?
Yes, that's where Mr. Devlin bought it, including the one that he has. I don't believe there's another one like it in this country.
Oh, but I found an exact duplicate of that.
Then maybe you found Mr. Devlin's pen.
Burke's?
But he could have lost it.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's not Burke's. It couldn't be.
Why not?
Because,
Don't you think you better mention it to him just in case? And if he has lost it, I'm sure he'll want it back. These pens are expensive.
may I see it?
Of course.
Oh, well. I must have been mistaken. This isn't anything like the pen I found.
But you were so sure it was just a moment ago.
Well, I thought so until I looked at it closely. The pattern is entirely different.
And I thought you might be mistaken.
All set?
Well,
Well, have you finished looking over the contracts?
everything's in order, ready for your signature.
Yeah, let me have them. Oh, I forgot. My pen is among the missing. I'll have to borrow yours.
Be my guest.
All right. There we go. You'll call me the moment that a decision is reached.
I will.
Nice meeting you, Miss Winters.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said it was nice meeting you.
Well, it was nice meeting you, too.
I'll, be in touch.
You do that. Well, Vicky, shall we get going? Where'd you say your bags were? In the lobby?
Yes.
Do you have a scarf?
Scarf? No.
That's too bad. It started to rain. We're going to have to make a run for it.
Burke,
Aren't you coming?
I have to make a telephone call.
Now? Can't it wait? We're getting a late start as it is.
No, it can't wait. It's very important.
All right. There's a phone in the lobby. But hurry, Vicky.
Yes, I won't take long. Operator, I'd like to talk with Mr. Frank Garner in Bangor. No, I don't know the number. Will you please keep ringing? No, never mind. Cancel the call. Operator, I'd like to make one more call, though. To Collinsport.
Yes?
Roger, it's Vicky.
Well, we've been expecting to hear from you.
I'm in Bangor, Roger. Could you please come up and get me home?
Bangor? Want to drive all the way to Bangor on a night like this?
I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't so frightened. I think I'm in danger.
What are you talking about?
Burke Devlin.
Devlin? What about him?
Well, I think that he's connected with Bill Malloy's death.
What?
Do you remember that pen that I found on the beach near to where Mr. Malloy died?
Yes, vaguely.
It was Burke's pen.
Well, how do you know that?
I just found one identical to it. Don't you see what this means? Burke must have lost it on the beach. He could have been there with Mr. Malloy. He could have killed him.
Now calm down, Vicky. Is Devlin there with you now?
Yes. Roger, he wants to drive me home. I don't want to go with him. I'm afraid and I don't know what to do.
Vicky, listen to me. Tell Devlin you can't go back with him. Make some kind of an excuse, but get out of it, and I'll come and get you.
You will?
Yes, where are you now?
I'm in the lobby of the hotel.
Wait right there. I'll be there as soon as I can. And Vicky, don't mention the pen to Devlin. Do you understand? Under any circumstances. You wouldn't want to arouse his suspicions.
No, that's the last thing I'd want to do.
I'll leave right now, and I'll get there as soon as I can. Just wait for me, do you hear?
Yes, I'll be here.
Vicky, did you make your phone call?
Yes.
Well, shall we be going?
Burke, I don't think I'm going to go back to Collinsport tonight.
Why not?
Mrs. Stoddard doesn't need me there until tomorrow night, and I thought I might see something at Bangor.
What's so special about Bangor?
It's a change.
Well, I thought you'd already checked out of the hotel. I thought your bags were all ready and out in the lobby.
I'm sure I can get my room back.
Well, why did you hang around all evening waiting for me to drive you back?
I just changed my mind.
Well, all right, little Miss Governess. Have it your own way. I'll see you back at Collinsburg.
See the FBI in action Sunday night at 8, 7 Central Time. Ephraim Zimbalist stars as Inspector Erskine here on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.